Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado, everyone. The time is 6:12. Thanks for sticking with us. You're taking a live look out in Rocky Ford. You can see the sun there rising in the right-hand side of your screen. Let's check in with our Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist, Marty with a look at the weather. Marty, it has been really windy, really dry. What are we looking at now?
Well, some changes, I guess, for the better, at least in terms of wind. We're going to stay pretty dry today, but yeah, if we could get rid of the wind, I'm pretty sure that that would be a popular sentiment amongst most people. And it's still a little breezy this morning at Community Banks of Colorado and Monuments. It was here at 10 o'clock last night. The trees were moving around a lot more than they are now, so it has lessened. And hey, the birds don't seem to mind coming in for a little perch time. Why not? It's nice to see them all out there getting a little bit more active here in the spring. 30s to lower 40s now in eastern Colorado. We still have some 20s up across the high country, which is an indication of both less wind, which is good news, and the really dry air, which is in place, which maybe is not at this point. The wind is strongest off to the north and east. Burlington's still reporting some wind speeds over 30 miles an hour right now. Well, in the front range, we're seeing anywhere from about 10 to 15. So, again, it's not absent entirely, but it's certainly an improvement over what we had for much of the day yesterday. And I think that's probably a fair thing to assume for most of the day today. So we'll still be breezy at times, but most of the stronger wind will probably be found over our far eastern counties. And hopefully even here it won't be quite as bad as it was yesterday. Notice Futurecast shows very little cloud cover, so we have that working for us. It also shows the wind that I've been mentioning, probably over 20 miles an hour, say east of about Highway 71 or so. So places like Lamar, Springfield, back up towards Lyman and Burlington will continue to be pretty windy today. Again, we'll have some wind along the front range. It's not like today is going to be calm in that regard, but 10 to 15 miles an hour with occasional gusts to 20 will be much more tolerable across the area. We don't have any fire weather warnings to pass along today, which is also nice to be able to say. And temperatures will be real close to average with 60s to lower 70s in eastern Colorado. Leadville may remain in the 40s this afternoon, but most of the southern valleys will reach the 60s, and we'll have 50s to near 60 around much of Teller County. So it really looks like a pretty nice day. And then tonight, no big changes really in the sky conditions. A few clouds around maybe this evening, otherwise mostly clear for the rest of the night. I don't think we'll have a lot of wind tonight. Still real dry atmosphere in place, so we're going to get pretty crisp. When you wake up tomorrow morning, most areas in eastern Colorado will likely be in the 30s to near 40. Lyman could dip into the 20s, and we'll still find some 20s over the mountains and mountain valleys. And again, until we get a little bit more wind out there and things start to moisten up in the atmosphere, that's going to be the case. That's the view from Cedar Point this morning. We're tracking some cold fronts as we head into the work week. We'll have wind off and on with those because that just seems to be something we have to fight with this time of year. And then chances for some showers, storms, maybe a couple of strong storms in spots, perhaps a little snow. We'll talk more about that in our extended forecast coming up soon. Riley, back to you.